Alright, we're going to do the star algebra. Star 2023 Algebra 1, Part 10 by Professor Alfredo Galvez Jr. 11-11-22, 256-263. Alright, for the quadratic function, find the zeros. Oh, wait. If you need money right now, these guys are looking for workers right now. Great boss, great food, great work. Right now, you want lots of this, you get lots of hours, you get lots of this money. But anyway, let's say you don't need that right now. Let's get out of here. Get this out of here. You don't need this. Alright. For the quadratic function, find the zeros. Set x squared minus 4 equal to 0. That means that x squared minus 2 squared, because 2 times 2 is 4. And we're going to use this formula here. A squared minus b squared equals a plus ba minus b. What? Okay, let me just show you. Alright, so is 2 times 2 going to give you 4? Let's see. 2 squared. 2 times 2. And enter, is that going to give you a 4? Yeah, it does. It gives you 4. So 2 times 2 is 4. You can use the graphing calculator. That helps, okay? Anyway, so now let's go from there. So this is going to become a squared minus b squared. This right here. Difference of squares. So x plus 2, x minus 2. X plus 2 equals 0. X plus 2 minus 2 equals 0 minus 2. So this gives you a negative 2. X minus 2. So x minus 2 plus 2. 0 plus 2. So x equals 2. So x equals negative 2, x equals 2 is the answer. The zeros are negative 2 and 2. Since x squared minus 4 equals 0, factor into x plus 2, x minus 2 equal to 0. Okay, after you finish studying for Algebra 1, go have fun at Quadratic Mustang Island somewhere. And remember, the sharks say, hey, want to play? And sharks always eat alone. That's another good thing. Good news, your bleeding, peeling, sunburn will not wake up the sharks. And sharks never eat at night. So at 2:30 a.m. you can go swimming by yourself if you want to. It's the best time to go. Alright, go next question. How do we do this one? It says, graph and find the x, y intercepts and vertex for the quadratic function. Alright, let's do that. So, I'm going to put some numbers in. Negative 2 goes there and there. So this is going to become negative 2 plus 2. This is going to be negative 2 and negative 4. This is a 0 times a negative 6, and that's going to be 0. Next number I put in 0, put a 0 there, put a 0 there. 0 plus 2 is 2, and that's going to be negative 4. 2 times negative 4 is negative 8. 1 in there, 1 there, 1 there. So 1 plus 2 is 3, and then this is going to be 1 minus 4 is negative 3. A 3 times negative 3 is a negative 9. Over here, we have put a 2 in there. So 2 plus 2 and 2 minus 4, that's going to be 4 times negative 2 is going to give you what? Negative 8. And 4, put a 4 in there, 4 and 2. And 4 minus 4, so that's going to give you 6 times 0 is 0. So we have our table from those points that I picked. So now, can we draw the graph? Yes, of course we can. Now we have a graph. So, put the points in there. Negative 2, 0, right there. We have 0, negative 8, right there. 1, negative 9, right there. 2, negative 8, right there. And we have 4 and 0 right there. So now we have x-intercepts right there. Y-intercept right here. Vertex, the lowest point. There it is. That's you right there. Zooming down to the vertex in the ocean somewhere. And that's it. We got it. We got it. We got x-intercepts. Yes. Y-intercept. Yes. Vertex right here. And the domain is all real numbers. And the range is all real numbers greater than or equal to negative 9. Because negative 9 is right here. It goes this way. Domain, range. Or you can use a graphing calculator. Of course. I would do that also. Okay. Swim at night at 2:34 a.m. The sharks are all sleeping. Okay. Another one. Graph and find the x, y intercepts and vertex for the quadratic function. Again, I pick numbers. Put a 0 in there. 0 in there. 0 times 0 is 0. That's going to be another 0. 0 minus 0 is 0 plus 8 is 8. Put a 2 in there for the function. So 2 times 2 is 4. That's going to be negative 12. That's going to be negative 8 plus 8 is going to be 0. Next one. Put a 3 in there. Put a 3 in there. So we're going to have 3 times 3 is 9. And that's going to be negative 18. Negative 18 and 9 is negative 9 plus 8 is negative 1. Another number 4. Function f of 4. Put a 4 in there. Guess what we get? 4 times 4. And that times that's going to be 16 minus 24 is going to be negative 8 plus 8 is 0. So we have our table, we have our points, and yes, use a graphing calculator if you want to multiply this stuff out. So can we graph it? I say yes. So graph and find the x and y intercept vertex. Yep, we got it. Got our table. Put the number in 0 and 8. 2 and 0. And we have 3 and -1 right here. And then 4 and 0. So x-intercept, the y-intercept's right here. See it? X-intercept right here. X-intercepts. And then y-intercept right there. And the vertex is right here. 3 and -1. That's the vertex. There you are. Swimming out there. So domain is all real numbers because it goes this way. And the range is all real numbers greater than or equal to -1. Because see the -1 right here? It goes there. And then it goes back up. Okay? And swim at night. But do not wake up the sharks, okay? Because the sharks sleep at night. So don't wake them up. Again, you can use a calculator if you want to set up your windows. Do it that way. Another one. Graph and find the x and y intercepts and vertex of the quadratic function. That's fine. We'll find it. Here's our problem. I'm going to put -2 in there. That's the numbers I chose. So -2 is 4. That times that's going to be 4. 4 and 4 is 8. 8 minus 8 is 0. Next one. I'm going to try 0 in there. Put a 0 in there. 0 times 0 is 0. That's going to be 0. 0 minus 0 is 0 minus 8. -8. Put a 1 in there. 1 times 1 is 1. Minus 2 minus 8. It's going to be -1, -8, -9. Put a 2 in there for the function. 2 times 2 is 4. Minus 4. 4 minus 4 is 0. Minus 8 is minus 8. -8. Put a 4 in there. 4 times 4 is 16. Minus 8. And that's going to give you 8 minus 8, 0. So we have our table. Yes, we got a table. And we're going to graph this now. Here we go. So we have -2, 0 right there. 0, -8. You have 1 and -9. And we have 2 and -8. And we have 4 and 0. So x-intercept right there. Y-intercept right here. Vertex is 1 and -9, so the domain is all real numbers. And the range is all real numbers greater than or equal to what? -9 goes this way. Okay. All right, next one. Graph and find the x, y intercepts and vertex. Okay, got it. So I'm going to put some numbers again. I choose some numbers that work out easy for me. So -4 in there, -4 and 1, it's going to be -3. -4 in here is going to give you a -1. Negative to negative is positive. 3 times that is a -3. Another number, I put -3 in there and -3 in there. So that's going to be -3 plus 1, -2. -3 and 3, 0. 0 times that is 0. 0 times that, still 0. Another number in there. Put a -2 in there. Right there. So -2 and 1 is -1. This right here is going to give you 1. 1 times -1 is -1. And -1 times -1 is a positive 1. And then I put a -1 in there. -1 here, -1 here. That's going to give you -1 plus 1 is 0 times the 2. But 2 times 0, that's a 0 times that, 0. And then I'll put an f of 0 in there. Put a 0 there, put a 0 there. 0 plus 1. And 0 plus 3. So 3 times that is 3. And that times that is a -3. So we have our table. We have our points. Just use it. Just use it. So let's graph this. So -4 and -3. -3 is 0. And then we have -2 and up 1. -1 is 0. And then with 0 and -3. So we have x-intercept, x-intercept, y-intercept. We also have a vertex right here at -2 up 1. This time the domain is all real numbers. That's okay. But the range is all real numbers less than or equal to 1. This time because the graph's up here, it goes up to -2, 1, but then it goes this way. Y'all see the domain is all real numbers, and the range is what? All real numbers less than or equal to what? 1, going this way. Okay. Alright. Another thing, good news, sharks always eat alone, and your sunburn will not wake up the sharks. That's a good thing. Okay. Here's the vertex right there. There you are. Swimming out there. Alright, next one. Graph and find the domain and range and vertex of the quadratic function. Fine. I picked some numbers in there. -2. -2 in there is going to be -1. -1 to -1 is 1. 1 plus 4, 5. Put a -1 in there. -1 plus 1 is 0. 0 times 0 is 0. Plus a 4, 4. Another number, put a 0. F of 0 for my quadratic function. 0 plus 1 is 1. 1 times 1 is 1 plus 4, 5. Yay. Got some points. Got my table right here. Let's set them up. So let's put it in there. We have -2 and 5. -2 up 5. -1 up 4. And then 0 and up 5. There's our graph right there. Okay. Now, we have a y-intercept. That's it. There's no x-intercept. See right here? Nothing. So now, what do we know? Domain is all real numbers. And the range is all real numbers greater than or equal to 4. See the 4 right here? That way. Domain, and the range goes that way. Got it? Yes. All right. Again, you can use this graphing calculator if you want to. And again, Grandpa Shark needs food also. Okay, next one. It says graph and find the domain, range, and vertex. Got it. So I put numbers in again. -2 in there. -2, -1 is -3. -3, -3 is 9. 9 minus 4 is 5. Put a -1 in there. -1 is -2. -2 to -2 is 4. 4 minus 4, 0. Yay. Put a 0 in there for the function. 0 there. So 0 minus 1, -1. -1 to -1 is 1. 1 minus 4, -3. Put a 2 in there. 2 minus 1 is 1. 1 times 1 is 1. 1 minus 4 minus 3. 3 in there. 3 minus 1 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4 minus 4. 0. So we have a table. We got some points. Can we graph it? Yes. Let's do it. So put -2 and 5 there. -1, 0 there. 0 and -3 right here. 1, -4 right here. 2 and -3 right there. And 3, 0 there. So we got the points. Connect them. So now we have x-intercept, x-intercept, y-intercept right here. We have the vertex right here, 1, -4. So now, what is the domain of this? Domain is all real numbers because it's domain is all real numbers. Range is all real numbers greater than or equal to -4. See right here, it goes -1, 4, 4, 1, -4 here. So from there, from -4, it goes up this way. Domain, and then up this way. Again, yes, Grandma Sharp, she says, please, food now. Graph and find the domain, range, and vertex of this. Oh, that's fine. Let's do it. Put a -2 in there. There. So -2 times -2 is 4. And this is going to give you a -4. 4 minus 4 is 0 plus 5, 5. Put a -1 there, -1 there. -1 squared means -1 times -1 is 1. And that's going to be -2. 1 minus 2 is -1 plus 5 is 4. So now we have 0. Put a 0 there, put a 0 there. So we have 0 times 0, 0. Times 2 times 0. So we have 0, 0, 5. So that's going to be 0 plus 5, 5. So we have points. Can we draw this? Yes, of course we can. Put them in there. So -2 up 5 spaces. -1 up 4 spaces. And 0 up 5. So we do have a y-intercept. But there's no x-intercept. Again, and the domain is all real numbers. And the range is all real numbers greater than or equal to +4. You see right here? 4 and -1 up 4 goes this way. Domain, and the range goes this way. Up. Got it? Yes. Alright. Oh, that's it for this, huh? Holy cow. Is that it? Now we can go, hey, we can go to Mustang Island, get our surfboard out there, have fun, huh? Or, if you got lots and lots of cash, go to Hawaii, get a condominium out there by the ocean if you want to, in the North Shore somewhere. If you want to. There you go with all your Hawaiian stuff on, having fun. Or, Math Monster, nah, that doesn't scare us anymore. Not anymore. We know math. We know how to do Algebra 1. Oh, this guy's kind of scary, but Algebra 1 was more scary. How about this guy's? Nah, they're not scary. Algebra 1 was more scary. So, 7, 7, they're there. Right there. So now, let's see. Oh my gosh. A giant crunchy one. Is that more scary than Algebra 1? No, Algebra 1 was more scary, but it's not scary anymore. You know how to do it. How about this one? Two of these guys. Crunchy 2, Crunchy 3. Are they more scary than Algebra 1? No, Algebra 1 was more scary. Not anymore. Anyway, good luck, good luck. This is Professor Alfredo Galvez. Professor Alfredo Galvez saying good luck and good luck. And I'm going to say it again. Professor Alfredo Galvez says good luck.